Hey folks, hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to Value Master. Today I'm going to speak about cost efficiency. I'm sure most of you are keen to listen to this topic. People keep questioning me about how to control cost, how to curtail down the business expenditure, and how to save money. In fact, the story which I'm going to narrate today is a real life incident. The Taj Hotel Group had invited Mr. Masai Imai from Japan to hold a workshop for its staff, and the staff were highly skeptical because the hotel is doing excellent business and the person who has been invited has no exposure in the hotel industry. So, what is he really going to teach us? On the said date of the workshop, everybody assembled in the conference room at sharp 9 a.m. Mr. Masai was introduced to the team. He was a person with not so good or impressive personality, nor the English all that good. He spoke as if like he was formulating each and every sentence in Japanese and then translating it into rather clumsy English. Mr. Masai started the session with a good morning. Let's start work. I am said there is workshop happening today, but I see neither work nor shop. So let us proceed to the place where there is work happening. And the entire team moved out of the conference room. They moved to the first floor. And Mr. Masai was accompanied by the senior management, the staff, the hotel staff, and the camera troupe. Everybody moved out to their first destination, which was the laundry room on the first floor. Mr. Masai first entered the room. He stood by the side of the window and he said, "Wow, what a beautiful view." And the staff really knew it already. They did not invite a consultant from Japan to come here all the way from Japan and tell them that there is a beautiful view from the window side. Mr. Masai immediately prompted, saying that you have got such a beautiful room with a beautiful view from the window side, and you are wasting this as a laundry room. So immediately get the stuff out of this room, find out an alternate room in the basement or on the ground floor, and move the laundry room from here and convert this into a guest room. Aha was the reaction of everybody, because no one had ever thought about converting this as a guest room. The manager immediately said, "Yes, sir, point noted. Let me make a note of it in the minutes of the meeting and I will include it in the report of the workshop which is getting prepared." Mr. Masai said, "Excuse me, Mr. Manager, it has to be done just now, just right now. There is no point in writing this down." Manager replied, "Okay, sir, it can be done. So we'll get back here by the lunch hour. By the time all this stuff must have moved out of this room, and this room must be ready with new carpets, new furnitures. And from today, you can start charging that extra 1,000 that you charge your customers for a night's stay." And everybody was really astonished. And what is going to be the next destination? That was the reaction. They proceeded to the pantry room of the hotel, and when they entered the pantry room, there were two huge sinks with huge pile of plates. Mr. Masai immediately removed his jackets. He started washing all the plates, and the staff and the manager, everyone was shocked. They did not know what to say or what to do. And the manager said, "Sir, there is staff to wash all the plates." Mr. Masai laughed, saying that the sink here is meant to wash the plates, and there is a stand where the plates must go in. So let me wash all the plates and ensure all the plates go into the stand immediately. And after finishing the work done, Mr. Masai asked them, "How many excess plates are there in this hotel?" They said, "There are no excess plates, but we have plenty of plates to ensure that there is no shortage when there is a need." Mr. Masai immediately responded back, saying that, "Let me introduce a new word to you all. It is a Japanese word. It is called Muda. Muda in Japanese means delay. Muda in Japanese also means wastage of money or wastage of expenditure. So let us ensure in the next 2 days of the workshop, we are going to understand what is Muda and how to avoid Muda in our work life." And the staff agreed, and he said that the point to be corrected here immediately, the corrective measure is, let's get all the excessive plates removed from the hotel. And the manager said, "No problem, sir, let me make a note of it." Again he said, "No point in wasting our time in writing this down. Again, this is yet another form of Muda. So immediately get all the excess plates calculated. That would just take a couple of hours. Get all the excess plates packed in a box and transfer them to the other sections of Taj that might require these." The manager had no other go. He said yes. And he told all the staff that throughout this workshop, we will find out where this Muda is hidden in this business. And everybody was excited on each and every spot and every session where they are going to find out that Muda is hidden and how they are going to avoid that Muda in their work. And on the last day of the workshop, Mr. Masai told them a story. There were two men who were interested in hunting. There was a Japanese person and there was also an American. Both met in a jungle, both were fond of hunting, and they went into a deep forest. By the time they entered deep forest, they realized they were running out of bullets and they heard a lion run roaring. And they both started running fastly to escape from the lion. And in the middle, that Japanese person, he took a break to put on his sports shoes. And this American was shouting, "Hey, what are you doing there? There is a lion approaching faster. We need to get to the car first." You know what did the Japanese person he said? He said that I need to ensure that I just stay at least a couple of steps ahead of you. And everybody in the room was engrossed in listening to the speaker, and they realized suddenly that the lion would immediately stop after getting hold of the first person. So the lesson that is learnt here is we are living in such a competitive world. The competition is so fierce. So we need to ensure that we are ahead of our competitors at least by few steps, I must say. In fact, we are living in such a beautiful country, a well-endowed country, a well-endowed nature. So we must learn to curtail down the business expenditure, and we must give our best quality in terms of our business by cutting down in terms of unnecessary expenses, and we must not make any delay. By doing so, we will definitely stay miles ahead as compared to other competitors, other business holders in this country. So I would wish each and every one of you to find out the hidden Muda in your work, in your life, and let us ensure there is no delay. Let us get things done just now, just right now to succeed in life. Thank you so much.